second match here. Tyler Tirva, the tricked out Tyler Tirva, making his way to the ring. The first competitor in the second match here on Bracebridge Brawl 2012. Tyler Tirva, a man who likes to think he's exactly what the audience wants to see. Is that in fact true? Well, I'll let you be the judge for yourself. Eddington James making sure that all of Tirva's gauntlets and boots, strappings are legal. As his opponent makes his way to the ring, the former WWE superstar, the Highlander, former WWE Tag Team Champion, Robbie McAllister, the Highlander, making his CPW debut here at Bracebridge Brawl in Kojiko TV's presentation of this unbelievable event where pro wrestling finally returns to Bracebridge. Highlander excited to get into the ring, and Tirva, to say the least, not as excited to see his opponent arrive. Highlander is pumped to bring pro wrestling back to Bracebridge. In contrast to Highlander's simplistic, all-business, black boots, black knee pads, black tape, wrestling gear, Tyler Tirva is indeed tricked out. With his designed gauntlets, his custom boots, and tights with his insignia on the reverse side. Both men starting this match off at a methodical pace, locking up in the center of the ring to see who has the power advantage. Oh, clearly the Highlander with the power advantage as he shoves his opponent off. Tirva taking a break to stretch. Robbie taking a break to do the same. Make sure those muscles are pumped to make sure that power advantage stays with him. And the audience helping to make sure as well by showing their support for the Highlander. A second lockup. And the advantage once again goes to Robbie, this time applying a side headlock. Tyler smartly backing his opponent into the ropes, firing him off, but Highlander comes back with a shoulder block, and Tirva smartly going to the outside. A number of times now we have seen that Robbie has the power advantage in this match, whether it's locking off with a toss-off, or whether it's locking up with a headlock, or just plowing his opponent down in the center of the ring with a shoulder tackle off the ropes. But Tyler, he's got something to complain about. He's claiming that Old School didn't check for any foreign objects under Robbie's kilt. I'm not sure what he imagines could be under there, but I'm sure that, well, Eddie obliging. Highlander obliging to an even greater degree, and showing Tirva himself that there is nothing but wrestling gear. Oh, thrown into the buckle, and once more, Tirva trying to get the surprise sneak attack advantage, but Robbie's been at this dance a few times, and he knows all the tricks in the book. Oh, just to make it even, all four turnbuckles are introduced to Tirva and his forehead. Oh, a big splash off the ropes by Highlander. 1, 2, oh. The high-flying attack did not spell the end this early in the contest, but let's see where things go from here. An Irish whip, now an inverted atomic drop, attacking the nether regions of Tirva, sent off the ropes. A huge drop kick to the mouth of Tirva. Can this keep him down? 1, 2. Tirva attacked in a number of ways. His sense of touch, his sense of smell, his sense of sight, all being under the attack of Robbie. And now a big chop to the chest. Oh, while he holds on to that left hand, leaving him with nowhere to go, but now sending him off the ropes Tirva smart now, stopping. Oh, wow. Wow, and that will even things off as Tirva wipes his hands of Robbie. Robbie went right into that steel ring post, right between the middle and top rope. He didn't miss those slightly padded turnbuckles, but instead, I think he connected face first with that, with that unforgiving steel. Oh, it looks like he hit his shoulder. Tirva realized that I hadn't, but Tirva, that's the name of his game, exploiting the weakness and taking advantage of whatever he can. Continuing the attack on that shoulder with a vicious chop. A slapping blow to that flesh, which was brutalized by the steel, attempting to bash him into the ring itself, but no, Tirva gets a taste of the apron forward first, right on that corner. Right on that corner of the ring. There's no padding, especially on those corners of the ring. Those are sharp, hard wooden corners where the canvas is very snug around those edges. And as Highlander gets in the ring, it seemed like he had the advantage, but those few steps in getting in the ring gave Tirva the ability to recoup and get on top. But no, both men kicking back and forth, striking back and forth. Tirva opening up with the blows to the face. And now choking his opponent to make sure he stays down, but he's got to, once again, watch out for that count. If that referee gets to 5, this will be a disqualification. Oh, and working on that arm, sending it into every part of the ring. He sent it into that steel post. He's attacked it with his hands and now sending it into the mat right in the center and going for the pin attempt. Maybe wasting a little too much time trying to aggravate the audience as Highlander aggravated him earlier. Gives Highlander the ability to get some strikes into the gut, the breadbasket, but Tirva, ducks the line. Oh, Tirva missing a couple of blows, but locks in the sleeper hold. He gave up on the strikes, smartly went to another strategy, and here he has it locked in. He's got Highlander in trouble in the center of the mat, away from those ropes. A very good positioning, a very smart move by Tirva, as you can see. Highlander, the blood, trying to find his arm, trying to heal up those wounds, and now Tirva isolating the bloodstream to the head. And that might be a choke. You never know with Tirva. Cutting off the blood supply. It can't be working that well. Well, at least not with the audience this heavily behind Highlander. With the help of that fan support that Highlander Robbie thrives on. Oh! But it didn't last for long. That advantage that their audience gave him, not when you've got a guy like Tirva exploiting every rule in the book, pulling him down to the mat by the hair. A very dishonorable move by Tirva, but Highlander not giving up. He's using those ropes to get up. He's not going to stay down. Tirva signaling for a big, but he gets a boot right in the face. You can't announce that you're going to kick someone in the face with a guy like Robbie McAllister, or he'll hit you right back as he is here. Robbie smartly attacking that mouth that he opened up with the boot. And once again continuing, first with the boot, then with the fist, now with the elbow, now with the big headbutt. That's one hard headbutt. I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen many people fall to that headbutt. And whoa, concentrating on the head, a very smart move as Tirva was isolating the arm. Highlander is isolating the head of Tirva. He's Robbie, and he can backflip right into the chest of Tirva. 1, 2, but Tirva left with enough breath in those lungs to get that right shoulder up off the mat. That could have been the end, but this match will continue. I've seen Highlander finish men with that move, but now he's hooking him up for the big double underhook face buster that we've seen so many times before. Reversed, spun out into a face buster of his own. Tirva brings Highlander down to the mat for only a 2 count. 2 count only. Tirva visibly frustrated, pleading with the referee, pleading that he thinks that should have been a 3 count. Highlander can't believe it himself, but I can't believe it myself. Once again, Tirva signaling for a big, possibly super kick that wasn't wise before, and it isn't wise now. Robbie catches it, kick in the boot. Here he comes with the face buster. 1 hook, 2 hook, double underhook, and the tights for good measure. That's gotta be it with the kilt in the face, spells the end. Highlander Robbie, the winner of the second match here at Bracebridge Brawl on Kojiko TV.